Hello everyone, this is Man Asia and welcome back to my channel. This time we're going to do a review on another wrestling figure. And this time we're going to do one on Dirty Don Mysterio. And this one is probably, well, he still is. He still is. He's still with the Judgment Day, but at that time he was the Judgment Day, they had Finn Balor in there. As you notice, he did wrestle this like a couple days ago, several days ago. A week ago. We just had WrestleMania 42, and he went against the Finn Balor as I can't think as his other persona. And I didn't get to see the whole match. I saw some of the match, and what I saw, it was a good match. It's good to see him wrestling. And if you want to know, he been in wrestling quite some time, and he's a very good wrestler. I love his I love his character. I think he for a young wrestler, he learned the craft very well, and he's pretty good what he does. When you have a father and everybody else who's also been in the wrestling business way before he was even born, you get to learn the craft very well and been around it as long as he has, and you're good at it. You just got good at it, simple to the point. So without further ado, I can't remember where I got this from. Oh, I do. It just popped back in my head. I got it from Walmart. So without further ado, we're going to open up this Dirty Don Mysterio figure, and we're going to see how cool this Dirty Don Mysterio figure is out of the package. But before we get to that, I'm going to show you the rest of the packaging, and then everything. We're going to open it up, and we're going to check it out. So as you see, that's the front of the box. There's the side of the box of the person itself. There's the box, the back of the box of the action figure, and also the character itself. As you can see right there, it just says it got all his a little bit of attributes where he's from. 6'1", San Diego, California. Frog Splash, Intercontinental Champion. SmackDown Tag Team Champion. I don't think they have the belts anymore. I don't know. If you want to, there's a little bio right there. You can just pause it and read it. As you see, it's Mattel. There's the side of it right there. Bottom of it. And if you're still looking for this figure, bam, there you go. And I'm going to open it up, be right back, and I'm going to see how cool this Dirty Don figure is out of the package. And it's for the age 8 and up, if you want to know. And I'll be right back right after this. Alright guys, we got everything out of the packages. As the first thing you see is Dirty Don's head sculpt. And this is the one that he does have his tongue out. And he does do that a lot in wrestling. So this one I can deal with, and I like. It's very cool. You got the little sewing off the mohawk on the sides, on both sides you see there, and you can see the ears and stuff. A little bit of facial hair you can also see on the sides. I wish it was like somewhat of more of a wash more into the hair, but it's all black. But I can really deal with it. But I just wish the only way I wish it was more like a wash to give them to bring out the more of the sculpt to me. The top of it, so you do get that one. Here's the other one, right there, more of the smiling head. Pretty much the same. The only thing really different is it just doesn't have the tongue out. There's the size, the mullet. You do get that one. You do get the shirt, somewhat of a shirt, and you see what it says on the front of it. Got a nice little picture in the image. There's the back of it. And I will show you how the shirt will look on him momentarily. Somewhat of a shirt. You'll see at the end of the video. You do get the jacket, or more like a vest. And I'll show you how this will go on and everything. So it's a very soft plastic. Got a lot of detail, a lot of paint in there, and I really like that. You see like some, I don't know what they're supposed to really be, like some feathers or some type of bone structure there at the back of it. Right there, also on the other side. And this will also come back into play. And you do get the left and right hand. You do have some tattoos on there. I don't know how they're gonna fully pull out, But there you go. I don't know if you can really see anything. It looks like some writing is on the hand. I'm not really sure what it says. I can't really see it, not even through the camera. Let's see it on my naked eye. No, not really. But there's something there. I can't really tell you. I can't, like I said, I cannot make it out at all. This part of the design of the tattoo. There's that hand. And that one. You got the left and right there. So without further ado, we're having all those accessories. You can't have all those accessories without having a figure. So here's $30 out of the packaging, guys. I like the neutral head too. Show you more of it right there. Got the you really got that 80s vibe, how he really did his character. I love it. It's like to me, I'm gonna get off track just a little bit. It's like to me he took a little bit of the 80s vibe and the day style and just meshed it together, or tried more like his character brought it back. You probably can say. So I do like that. You got the tattoos on the side. The hair's soft enough so it's not gonna really get in the way of posing if you want to pose the figure. More tattoos also on the side. There's the details on the clothes and stuff. Also on the hands. And the other hand, there's the boots and everything right there. So without further ado, let's go to articulation. So your head can go left and right. You can get a down and up, a little bit side to side. You can get the arms to go that far out with a nice beautiful T-pose. You can get the, put them down a little bit. You can get the chest movement side to side, forward and backwards. It's a waist, yeah, it's a waist movement. You can get the legs to go out like that. That is a Van Damme split. Thigh swivel, double knees, and also calf swivel. And the only issue I'm really having, and I had this with my Mr. T figure, is the ankles. I can get the ankle to go like that far back and forward, and you can feel it, but that pivot to go side to side, I can't really get it at all. And you do have toe articulation, and I put it in water, it just don't want to move. I think Mattel really need to work on that particular point. Now there are some wrestling figures I do get in my journey, that part of the ankle moves beautifully. So without further ado, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to pause, come back, and I'm going to show you how Dirty Dog is going to look, all dressed up and ready to go to the shelf. And I'll be right back right after this. Alright guys, we got them all posed up and everything. Pretty much I might put them on the shelf like this, but I want to show you something before I finally make my final suggestion how I want to have them on my shelf. You see how the shirt is around him. The reason why the shirt is like that, because he's pretty much supposed to look like he's tied the shirt around his waist. And that's why you have the shirt look like that, because it's just pretty much a piece of Velcro in the back. And that's how you have that look. All around, I think it's a cool figure. I like it. My only solid complaint that I'm going to have about this figure is the ankles. That's it. It's the ankles. I think Mattel can like maybe deal with that. I know you can put the hot water on there. I know that you can do the head dry method. I get it. I've been in this collecting business for quite some time, but you should not have to really have that issue off and on, time to time, here and there. It really questionable. That I even bought a couple basic figures and the ankles work beautifully. I bought some basic, well not basic, well regular elite figures, and the ankles were still questionable. I even had a couple of ankles broke on me with that same type of articulation movement. And I'm always going to constantly keep on putting it out there, you know. And I know toys is not perfect. Um, that's understandable. They are a toy, but when you want to pose it and maybe deal with it a little way, whatever the case may be, and you probably want to get that certain pose and you can't get it. The only maybe good upside of probably maybe that with the bad ankle, ankle articulation is probably maybe over time it won't fall over too much. That's the only thing. But the posing, it is. If you try to pose it, and you didn't really was really not into wrestling figures, and you just got into them, or you just bought it because you just got the cool character, whatever it is, and you probably had something like a Hasbro figure, and they have the issues too. Every company, matter who you are, doesn't matter, is gonna have issues. Anything you buy is gonna have issues somewhere down the line. But if somebody bought this figure and say, "Oh my gosh, I spent X amount of money for it," and the angles broke off, you're gonna be kind of puffy about this whole situation. So all around, is it a pickup? Yes. If you like the design, if you like the character, yes. If it is something that you're gonna complain about, it's up to you. Yours might come great out the box and the angles work perfectly. You might did the hot water treatment and it moves. You might do the blow dry treatment and it moves. But I'm comfortable. I'm happy. I'm just putting out there and tell you what you to look for. And I think for doing a review, that's what I should do. Um, I'm not the best reviewer out there. I know I make mistakes. I know I forget things. Like I couldn't even remember Finn Balor that he played the demon on WrestleMania 42, and I pretty much watched half the match. So without further ado, no, this is not a gripe. This is not something that's just saying put down the figure. It's just something to look out for, and if you're going to buy it, that might be an issue. And everybody have a good day, good night, enjoy your collection, and HM is out. Thanks for watching.